everyone, welcome back to Colouring with Lou. Thank you very much for clicking on this video, and if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get any notifications when I upload any future videos. Now, my latest picture is coming out of this amazing book by Alan Robert, Beauty of Horror 4, and I thought I had a bit of a play with it because I kind of wanted it to look as authentic as I could possibly get it with my limited colouring experience and knowledge, and I came across and managed to work out a technique which I really love, and I think it is so effective, and I just thought just a quick mini tutorial just to share it with you in case anybody wanted to try it out for themselves. So this is the page that I'm currently working on, which is the one from Poltergeist, and as you can see I wanted to make it look as authentic as possible because I have made the TV static. It looks as though, you know, Ghouliana is emulating Carol Ann in the movie. I can just hear her say, "They're here," and with an evil chuckle. So like I say, I hope you can see it a bit better in the light. And to be honest, I did have a play around, and for such an effect as that, it is quite simple to achieve. So today I am going to show you how I achieved that. It's just going to be a short mini tutorial just to see how we get on. So that's still in the process of getting completed. So here is I printed the page out just on my cardstock. As you can see, I have used it to print something else out, but it's just a scrap bit of cardstock. So first of all, we will need some black acrylic paint. Now this is just a cheap pack of acrylic paint that I got when they were on sale in Aldi's, and obviously a paintbrush. So we'll just put some paint on the palette there, and obviously I haven't put a lot on because I don't need a lot, you know, just for the demonstration purposes. So again, you don't water it down or anything, and then you just go in, obviously being, I'll try and move you down a bit so you can get a better, I'll try and zoom you in. No, it's not want to zoom in, but there we go. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing there with the black acrylic paint. And the reason I used the acrylic paint was because to get the glow effect around Ghouliana, it was easier. You'll see when we get up to that part, but it was easier to sort of lay pencils over the top of the paint rather than, because I did try it with black Posca, but the pencil didn't show up very well over the Posca, so that's why I'm using the paint. And to be honest, I was a bit nervous about using the paint as well, because it's the first time I've actually painted in any of my books, you know, other than using Posca. So yep, so just keep doing that all the way around. Just be careful of the fiddly bits. I'll just go, there's me telling you to be careful, I've just gone over. I think this brush is a wee bit thick that I'm using. I'm just trying to be, or I'm not being patient. It's probably me not being very patient. I've not been very neat there, have I, over the edges and things, but you can be a lot neater when you do this. Obviously this is just for demonstration purposes. And I'll just need to turn it around so that I can get, I think I've put too much on the brush there, to be honest, but there's a big bit there. Sorry if I'm not in camera there, I'll just move you up. Obviously you can take your time with this and be a lot neater. Than I'm being. I think I loaded my brush too much there. I've been a bit over enthusiastic with the paint. Definitely have. You can certainly tell I'm not used to paints. I just prefer my pencils, to be honest. But and if I had a Posca pen, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be a bit neat around the edges as well. And then, nearly done with this. This comes the fun part. Ideally, you should really try and let this dry completely before you put anything else on it. To be honest, it's not taken long to dry the paint itself, so that's right. So there's the black done. I say, granted, it's not very neat at the moment, but as I say, it's just for demonstration purposes. You can obviously, you know, take your time with it, more than me. Right, so next you get a white pencil. I used the white Prisma. Obviously you can use whatever white pencil you have, and I will just give it a sharpen, so excuse the noise. I'll just have a drink of my tea. Right, so with the white pencil, to achieve the glow, I just went round Ghouliana with the white pencil, just sort of very roughly. Again, I'm going to have to turn you around there. Like you see, this black fully hasn't dried yet. You probably actually better wait, but I just like the way the white pencil goes over the black paint. As I say, I did try it with Posca, doing the black Posca, but the pencil didn't seem to go over it as well, to get this sort of effect as the Prisma does going over the black acrylic. So there we go for now. She's got if you can see, she's got a bit of a glow around her. Again, you could always go in and do it again if you don't think that's bright enough. But the next step is to get some Posca. Now I'm using a white Posca in size 5, and it's the billet one, and I also have the silver Posca in the same size. So I'll give them a shake, and now here comes the fun part. Just get your Posca and you just dab. Dab, 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 dab. And you just be really, really quite random with this. You don't need to do it any sort of rhyme or reason. And just build it up. And just build it up. As you go along. So do that all over. With the white Posca, just dot 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 dot. Just keep going until you've completely covered all this. Again, obviously you can be a bit neater than this. As I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. And just keep dotting, nearly there. Oh, there we go. So just keep, so that's all that's the white. You can see it's beginning to look like static white noise already. And just to add to the effect, I get the silver Posca and do exactly the same with the silver Posca. And just go randomly dotting. And again as well, if you think you're maybe taking out too much of the black, you can always go back in with your black Posca and put dots on. So, and there, I don't know if you can tell the difference there, but that's got the silver. You can just see it shining a little bit. That'll have the silver Posca in it as well. It was just to really give it a bit of a sheen, because obviously it's a glass TV screen. Because I did, when I was, I'll just get my practice sheet here. When I was initially, this is my first play about sheet. When I was initially playing about with it, I did think about putting the glossy accents over the top, just because it was supposed to be a TV screen in glass. But then if you touch the glossy accents, because it's 3D, it leaves, you can actually feel it on your page, so that wouldn't have been any good in my book, because it's double-sided. So if I was colouring any, the page on the other side, or even if I had pages over the top of it, you could still feel that through the pages. So that's why I wasn't going to take that forward. And then I did think about putting the sparkle pen over the top, but again, I haven't done that. But like I say, the glossy accents would have given me a better, glass effect, but it wouldn't have worked actually in the book for doing any future pictures. So that's why I sort of gave up on that. So yeah, so I will just try and finish this for you then with the silver. And again, if you think you've not got enough white in, you could go back in and put white in again. If you think you need to, if there's too much black showing through. It's entirely up to you. It's your page, it's your book. Just do it how you feel. This is the kind of thing I was hoping to achieve, which is like the white noise and the static. So I think I've not done a bad job. And again, you can go in and you can make them you can make that a bit brighter, if you want. It's not showing up very well there. But as I say, I think it's because I didn't let the paint, dry fully. You're actually better to try and let your paint dry if you can, and then. So yeah, so there we have it. That's my tutorial for a staticky TV. They're here, just out of Poltergeist. And just keep your eyes peeled for my completed pick. Should be in my September roundup. So yeah, so like I say, if you've enjoyed this mini tutorial, please click the thumbs up, and hopefully there'll be many more to come. So yeah, so anyway, thank you very much for watching, and take care, and keep calm, colour on, and I will see you in the next video. Take care for now. Bye.